everybody in beast mode officially. Marshawn Lynch, running back for the Seahawks. How are you doing, brother?
Doing pretty good, boss man.
Hey, well, tell us about this training camp. Everybody's been talking about it because it's so compact. You feel that you are where you need to be at this stage of the preseason?
I feel where we need to be right now. It's pretty much, where we're at. We're looking. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We need to be at this stage. What about you personally? Because you weren't here for training camp last year. This is all, I guess new going through the system for you.
Yeah, it is, and it's been pretty good.
And it's like they wouldn't even pay him $100,000 if he had talked. If he had spoken. Doug, do you think they would have paid him $100,000?
No, they sure wouldn't have.
Jeez Louise. But you know who does pay me a lot of money? Beats by Dre, the wonderful headphones that I wear.
I like those headphones.
But the league doesn't let me say anything about them. Doug, why is that?
I don't know. Sounds kind of hypocritical to me.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit hypocritical. It seems like we're in a league where they say, players, you don't endorse any alcohol. Please don't endorse alcohol. No DUIs, please. But yet, a beer sponsor is their biggest sponsor. Doug, how do you feel about that?
How do you feel about the NFL making you play 2 games in 5 days?
Oh, my God. Jeez, I almost didn't realize that because they've been talking about player safety so much, and it's like 2 games in 5 days doesn't seem like you care about player safety, but it's, it's a little bit much for me. But, Doug, you look pretty healthy. You look like you're having a good time. You look like you've been eating good. What kind of sandwiches have you been having?
I like to eat fresh, so I eat my Subway. And then I also love to wash my Subway down with a bottle of Martinelli's.
Oh, my God, Martinelli's. Yeah. Got to not get fined.
Qualified or I feel like I relate to the players. I feel like that I'm somebody that understands them. It doesn't mean I'm their best friend, but because I've been in that locker room and I understand what it's like when you have I've been at the top, I've been at the bottom. I understand what it's like to hit that roller coaster. I understand what it's like and I have to get them to compete. We have to get them to compete more. Okay, so it's nothing on the judge of their character or anything of those nature. We just have to, we got to go back to the basics, okay? And we have to learn how to fight for a win on any rep at any time. That's what we have to do. We have to learn that you're going to scratch and claw and do whatever it takes to win your one-on-one. I don't care who you are, receiver, tight end, linebacker, defensive tackle. That's what we have to do. And the only way that starts is in practice. I mean, there's so many things. And snack, Saturday nights. You guys don't even know anything about that. Anyway, so that's what it is.
Ike Taylor, MJD, got Heisman Trophy winner, DH, a.k.a. Derrick Henry, 6'2", 247 pounds, ran a 4.5 today. But other than that being impressive, your cone drills was very impressive. How did you feel? I know you had a long day today, but tell me how you're feeling now and how was the experience?
The experience was a dream come true. I've been waiting for this opportunity since I was a little kid, and it's finally here. The drills, I've been practicing with.
Guess what? I got opportunity to train and work out with this guy.
That's the man right here. Still can play to this day.
Thank you. So it's been an honor, let alone just coming to the 2016 Combine. Ike Taylor, MJD, Derrick Henry. You're going to see a lot of this guy. His future is brighter than these lights behind the cameraman.
I just don't understand. I can sit here and tell you for an hour, you wouldn't understand because you've never played, you've never been an athlete before in your life.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
On what level?
Football player.
On what level? Oh, not junior. Oh my goodness, junior, huh?
Your job is
you
asking questions.
Okay, and I'm answering them, and you trying to tell me I'm lying to you?
No.
You got forward and bump your little head, man. I'm telling you.
I'm Alex Haley, and today we're sitting down with Zach Thomas, retired Miami Dolphins player and former Texas Tech Red Raider. Zach, thanks for being here today. How is it being back in Lubbock?
Oh, it's great to be back in Lubbock. Miss, the whole environment, the open friendliness from the people. Miss the university and the town because it's been so good to me and my family.
What were some of the biggest lessons that you learned during your time playing professionally?
The biggest was not being afraid to fail because you're going to get beat. The best get beat, and that's the mindset that I had. Because I wasn't afraid. It wasn't going to change my aggressiveness because I got beat. But that was one thing that I feel like took me over the top because, I always with the confidence, I always try to align right and know my assignment. And that was all, both of those are before the ball's even snapped. And so that's when I feel like you can win before you even, play, because you beat yourself way more than the other team beat you. And that's why I feel like I'm sitting here today because of all that.
What's life been like for you since retiring?
Challenging. Not because it's hard to turn the page after playing football. I have 3 kids, a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 6-month-old. So it's more challenging than football ever gave me being a dad.